This is Optimal Living Daily, episode 1601, Your Priorities, Express Your Values, by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. And I'm Justin Malik, the guy who's been reading articles, book excerpts, even student essays to you every day, including holidays, for over 1,600 days straight, covering personal development or self-help, how to live a better life, and a lot more. It's always with permission from the authors or websites. Just hit the subscribe or follow button in your podcast app to get new episodes for free. For now, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. Your Priorities, Express Your Values, by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. I started the year with a mantra: more of what matters and less of what doesn't. As 2016 transitioned into 2017, I not only changed my blog name and domain to reinforce this intention, but I began to live with these exact words in mind. This mantra became the guiding force behind my life choices, the priorities I set, how I spent my money, how I spent my time. I gave myself boundaries. I said no more. I carefully considered if it was a need or a want. I lived with more wonder and curiosity, and life felt abundant a lot of the time. There were days that I felt gloomy and moments I'd fall out of this mindset, but I began to transform. I moved away from a place of anxiety and toward a space that was expansive. With this came a new confidence and feelings of worthiness, because not only did more of what matters apply to physical objects, time, and space, but it was also intended for my thoughts. I had daily thoughts that were holding me back, limiting beliefs that kept me stuck, lies I told myself that ignited my fears. I feared being judged, so I kept to myself. I feared failure, so I didn't try to begin. I feared making a mistake, so I tiptoed around as carefully as I could. This year, I learned that judgments are only scary if you give them that power. Failure is a learning experience, so let's keep a tally of how many times I can do it. It'll be fun. And there's more beauty in living authentically and slipping up than hiding every part of you. This shift has poured into other areas of my life as I aligned with my soul's wants and needs. I've seen massive change in my ability to stay in the present moment. Beautiful moments are lived fully, but so are the mundane ones and the messy ones. There are still times that my mind begins to race and I wish to just get it over with, but those moments happen far less frequently than ever before. Whether I'm standing out in the cold waiting for Hank to sniff every corner of our yard, or washing another dirty pan by hand, or picking up another pair of Eric's socks from the bedroom floor, love you, I'm doing so with more purpose than before. I'm considering how wonderful it is to have a large fenced-in yard for my dogs, and dogs in the first place who are so special to me. Water running from my faucet, and delicious food to prepare on the pan, and a wonderful husband who has a desire to regularly change his socks. And in practicing this, it becomes my natural thought process as I go about my day. And to me, that's gold. The more present in my life I feel, the more steadily it goes by. My days, weeks, months, they don't fly by. And I'm not watching the clock either, waiting for time to pass. I feel my time is adequate and deserved and spent wisely. There's no other way I'd rather live. This appreciation for the time I'm given allows me to more easily spend it doing what matters most, whether I'm cuddling a little longer with my pups, or checking in on a friend to see how they are, or curling up on the couch for a nap. It's allowed me to give myself a break, to not be focused on the next thing, but to be focused on the thing that's right in front of me, the thing that matters to me right now and deserves my time and attention. I'll be honest, I sometimes spend 15 minutes each morning with my hand on my stomach to feel my baby move, and I don't regret any of it. I prioritize it. It's time to slow down and appreciate what we have and show excitement for what's to come. And that means getting rid of the things that we don't have room for. Unsubscribe for emails that clutter your inbox. Tell someone no when you can't give it your all. Shift your perspective on an obligation so you can get more out of it. And it means letting in the most important things like eating more pizza. But also give yourself permission to an afternoon walk. Spend 5 minutes in silence rather than flipping on the radio. Wear your favorite pants 2 days in a row. Give to others and expect nothing in return. Daydream and then act as if it's true. Give yourself a compliment. It's not arrogant if it makes you smile. Share your life with those around you. They want to know what excites you and what you value. Watch your dog or baby sleep, and I dare you to find something negative to think following. You won't be able to do it. Fill your life, your thoughts, and each moment with what matters, and you'll be granted with more than you ever dreamed of. Take it from someone who just gave it a whirl over the past 350 days, and has no plans of stopping. You just listened to the post titled Your Priorities Express Your Values by Katie Ping of moreofwhatmattersblog.com. And I'll have some comments, but first, this episode is brought to you by Magic Spoon. Have you ever felt the comfort of eating a huge bowl of cereal? I definitely have. And as I was eliminating sugary cereals from my diet, I came across Magic Spoon, which offers a low-carb, high-protein option that contains 0 grams of sugar, 12 grams of protein, and only 3 net grams of carbs in each serving. They have very fun flavors like cocoa, fruity, frosted, and blueberry. I actually like eating them mixed, like mixing frosted and fruity. I was really surprised they tasted so good. The best part is it's keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, low-carb, and GMO-free. Go to magicspoon.com/old to grab a variety pack and try it today. And be sure to use our promo code OLD at checkout to get free shipping. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. That's magicspoon.com/old and use the code OLD for free shipping. And we thank Magic Spoon for sponsoring the podcast. And thank you to Katie. Being in control of our thoughts has been a recurring theme here. And I don't mind it personally because it's an important one that we need to hear over and over again to actually digest what this means and how to make that change in our daily lives. I'm happy she mentioned that her more of what matters mantra applies to thoughts as much as it does to physical objects and time. If we fill our thoughts with more of what matters, our actions and emotions will follow. But it all starts with what's going on in our heads. Minutes, hours, days can be seen in completely different and better light if we can just take the time to practice changing our thought patterns. It's super powerful stuff. But that should do it for today. Thank you for listening and being here and for subscribing to the show. Please do subscribe for free if you haven't already. That's how I can keep doing this for you. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back tomorrow as usual, where your optimal life awaits.